Well, good morning, one and all, and fellow soul seekers. Look at all these faces here today. It's a blessing to have you. I'll be leading the service. My name is Ilene, for those that don't know me. Today's topic is practicing kindness. And we are in the first day of Pisces. We're going to honor all of our Pisces spirits who are with us today. And blessings to everyone at home who's listening to this service. And I'm confident that each one of you have been touched by the Masters, and that is why you are with us here today. So today's talk is about kindness. And I felt inspired to talk about self-kindness. And how can we practice kindness to ourselves? I found a quote by Yogananda: healthy living. Eat fresh fruits and vegetables, whole grains, and dairy. I think we all grew up hearing that, but it bears saying again, eat lots of fresh vegetables and fruits. Adequate supply of vitamins and mineral salts. Eat with a joyful heart. Daily exercise and sunshine. I think as we become adults, we forget to go outside and play sometimes. Getting that sunshine, I think, is very important for us. This is my favorite one. Keep good company. Keep people around you who are positive and who appreciate your company. Moderation in all habits. And this one I've been practicing all week. Develop mental habit of heartfelt smiles. My mom used to say, when you see a baby, you never know what the situation is for that baby. In your heart, you smile for that baby and tell that baby you love them. You never know what their situation is, but I grew up hearing that my whole life. So when I see babies, I always put light on them and tell them that I love them silently. I read an article written by Christopher Gerner in The Path to Self-Compassion. He gives some pointers on how you can be kind to yourself. The first one is comfort your body. First thing came to my mind was daily meditation, spinning that wheel of meditation up and down our spine and through our hearts and into the earth, blessing the earth, blessing Father Sky. Exercise. Even if it's for 10 minutes, get up and exercise for a few minutes every morning before you start your day. I do Qigong in the morning, and I found that the movement just works to get me awake and moving before I start my day. And good nutrition. Start your day and throughout your day, observe good nutrition, which goes right back to what Yogananda told us. I like this next one. Write a letter to yourself. My whole life I've really had a problem with algebra. I used to tell myself, well, you're not a numbers person. I don't accept that excuse any longer. I need to break through whatever mental barrier I have. So I have a little note next to my bed before I go to bed at night that says, I will conquer algebra. And here I am in my mid-70s, and I'm still trying to conquer algebra. But I plan to do it. I've had 5 tutors. I've gone to 3 algebra classes, and I've struggled with all of them. One day I took my big stack of algebra books, including Algebras for Dummies, and took it to the local college and dropped it off in front of the math teachers. I was so frustrated. But I will conquer that. So it's my note to myself, note to self. Don't give up. That's what that's telling me. Daily self-awareness, practicing mindfulness, learning to love and accept myself as exactly as I am. I think that's very, very important. I find that at the end of the day and throughout the day, I remind myself to be mindful of my actions. My New Year's resolution this year was avoid reactivity. Reactivity is connected to the ego, and when you react, you're actually harming yourself. It's you that you bring that energy towards yourself. At the end of the day, I said, look at all the situations I had been in and said, did I react, and did I react appropriately, or could I have reacted differently? It's something we can do every day. Yogananda advised us to be calmly active and actively calm. And that's something I review on myself. It is so easily done at the end of the day. Here's a quote from Yogananda on kindness that really resonated with me. Banish forever all harsh and unkind words. Just banish them out of your life. Be gone. Kindness is the light that dissolves all walls between souls, families, and nations. Yeah, we need that right now. We need kindness. I belong to a group called The View from Your Window. Started right at the beginning of the pandemic. It's on Facebook. I'm sure there's people in this group who belong to that group. And people from all over the world in all walks of life post pictures out their window. It's amazing how we all are the same. But right now they're posting a lot of pictures from Ukraine. And people from all over the world are sending them love and kindness and blessings to the point where they had to turn some of the comments off. People from all over the world. We love you. We're sending you blessings, blessings of kindness. Let's move that energy towards them with kindness and love. So important. Beware of criticism. Cleanse your mind of all adverse criticism of others. Well, how about criticism of yourself? I was reading an article this morning I really found fascinating. Counselor was talking about how he has people who have poor self-image deal with that. He would tell his patients, take all that self-criticism and just put it over here. Just put it right there. It's your catalyst right now. Put it right there. And then over here, develop a whole new set of values. It's the opposite of that. So if someone says you're fat, you say, oh, but I'm on the way to wellness. Someone says you're ugly. Oh, no, I'm beautiful. And tell yourself that that's not true. Someone looks at you odd, you're perhaps assuming they think of you badly, but you don't know that. They might just think your outfit is cute. You don't know that. So avoid self-criticism. Your own right actions are the best example, but be aware of holding self-righteous attitude. Loving kindness must always be foremost. And here is what he says is the divine law. Kindness is the law of the spiritual world. So here are some suggested kindness moves you can do every day when you get up. Go outside in the morning. Listen to the birds. If you have frogs, listen to the frogs. Lucky us, we get to listen to the coyotes out here. Those are the sounds of the mother, and they resonate into our hearts to let us know that we are one with the Gaia, one with the mother. I very often will go out in the evening to do the same. Whole different set of birds. I want to hear them all. Establish places, which I call sacred spaces, around your home, outside, inside, wherever it is that you can go, that's your place to meditate. That is your place. That energy is there. And when you're having a morning, you get up with your whatever beverage of choice and you sit down, that is your sacred space. That is your place with spirit. That's where the energy of the Mother, Father, God is present with you. Make it your space, sacred space. This is one of my favorites. Observe silence. This is pretty easy to do. We have silent retreats here, and people come and have told us they are the most favorite retreat. But here's how easy it is for you to do. Turn off all of your electronics. Tell your family that you're going to be in silence for whatever time you've chosen, even if it's for 6 hours, 8 hours. Turn it all off. Go into silence. Personally, I like to journal it, so I will journal into my silent journal book I have my experiences. I will take reading materials with me that resonate with me, and maybe I'll cut things out and put it in there and say how it made me feel. Here's the part about going into silence that might surprise you. Because when you've designated a time to come out of silence and you're coming out of it, you realize you just don't want to. You're really enjoying that complete, total space of privacy, quiet, one with spirit. It is an amazing feeling. And if you've ever tried it, you'll come back and tell me, oh my God, I didn't want to come out. I used to find that I was not able to talk for several hours after I would end silence. Just that feeling will stay with you for the longest time. Attend a retreat with people of like mind. It's powerful when everyone is in the same room, sharing the same energy of bringing the Spirit into us. I've sat in this room when there were people that were giving the service, some people who are no longer with us. That was so strong that people began to weep. We knew the masters were in the room. We knew the energy was here. Attend a retreat. And establish a meditation routine that works for you. You don't need to regiment yourself. You don't need to say, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Select a routine that works for you personally. That's when you'll receive the most benefits. For me, it's in the middle of the night. I happen to like to get up. Such a peaceful time. And go to one of my sacred spaces. Usually it's outside, but the older I get, if it's in the 30s, I stay inside. I used to go out in the middle of the night, bundle up, but I don't do that quite as often. And that is when I feel spirit the strongest. But you need to find time that works for you, whatever that may be. I have one of our sisters says that she will be in a doctor's office and she will sit down and realize she's going to have a long wait. Let me go meditate, she says. And she will spend the energy right there in that room. So wherever you are, if it takes a few minutes, spend that energy. Something I learned for myself many years ago, I used to call it a breather break. And that would be when the day got stressful, and as we all have moments in our day that we have stressful, I would take what I call the breather break. I would go somewhere quiet if possible. If not, I'd sit at my desk and I would do the pranayama breathing for maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Just long enough to bring the energy back down. Things get crazy. I'm on the phone all day with people who are screaming and yelling, and I just lower my voice, lower my breathing. By the time they get off the phone, they love me. Take a breather break. You can do it at any time of the day, whenever you feel that stress coming. Reappoint yourself to the Mother the Earth and the Father Sky. So stress and reactivity enter into our day-to-day life. So when you become mindful of that, that's when it is time for you to stop and take a breath. And at the end of each day, when you're getting ready to go to sleep, when your slumber is coming on, review your day's activities. I like to go through all of the situations I was in. Could have I made that a better situation? Did I serve appropriately? Was I calmly active and actively calm? The Dalai Lama's dedication to the virtue of kindness is obvious in his way of life, and here's what he said. My religion is very simple. My religion is kindness. Through your kindness to others, your mind and your heart will open to peace. Kindness to others is kindness to yourself. As we go into meditation, let's sit straight in comfortable position. Bring your awareness to the point between your eyes, your third eye. If thoughts distract you, pay attention to your breath. Notice how it feels as it enters into your nostrils and leaves your body. Notice how that makes you feel. And you can take a breather break if you need to. God that I am, the creative universe draw positive, loving energy towards my spirit that is abundant and balanced. My creative self affirms self-realization, knowing that God I am, and ride our life stream home, returning to the infinite in body, soul, and spirit. God I am that I am. No, I am the God particle. My creative self affirms abundance, acceptance, and self-realization as I part the veil of forgetting with joy and without fear and ego. God, I am abundantly able to succeed in every effort I truthfully designate, and I always remember to not let anyone steal my joy, even myself. Daily I practice kindness to our Mother Earth, the Holy Land. It is wherever you are, wherever you step, step with kindness on your Mother Gaia, and know that all things are native to her. And thank you for joining us today. You are invited to join us for an online group meditation. Contact the office for more information on how to participate. The hallmark of Sunburst is our dedication to meditating together as a group, however we can find a way to do it. Recently, our sister Sybil told us a story about how Norm met with the brothers and made each brother promise that every morning before they left the house, they would promise to meditate first. What an excellent way to start your day with kindness. Meditate first. Commune with the divine. Norm wrote in Sacred Science, and I'm paraphrasing, as your consciousness begins to bond with the Christ child, it will grow and eventually ascend to dwell in the throne within you, residing at the pituitary center, the all-seeing eye, the center of your soul. This is your birthright, brought about by living within the 12 divine virtues and walking the eightfold path of right living. Contemplating on self-kindness and how this might apply to our lives within the Sunburst Mandala 8 right steps. Meditation. Learn to calm your mind and embrace your power. Lead a balanced life. Be calmly active and actively calm. Find that space in the day for your communing with Spirit. Conscious conduct. Do the right thing. Even if no one is watching, do it anyway. Be mindful of your actions. Study. Develop the mental habit of heartfelt smiles to yourself and others. In your heart, send them blessings to everyone you meet. Speech. Be courageous in your conversation. Be true to your word. Be impeccable with your word. Association. Keep good company. Spend time with people who do good things and resonate with the things that you do, and be benevolent in all of your actions. Nourishment. Eat with a thankful, joyful heart. Work. Moderation in all habits. And take breather breaks whenever the day becomes overwhelming. Recreation. Embrace the unknown. Daily exercise in sunshine. And spend time with those of like mind. Please join me in prayer. Divine Spirit, Teach us to love, be compassionate, and honor that we may heal the earth and each other with kindness and love. Most importantly, with every breath we take and every step you make, every thought awake, I am seeking spirit. Amen.
Oh, listen to life's sweet song. Can't you hear how she longs for perfection like in days that are gone? So sweet and oh, so sad. So sweet and oh, so sad. Father, you're melting us all into one bright, shining, blazing sun. And we've all had the blues much too long, so we're all going back home to you. Oh, big wheels are turning round all around us without a sound, and they're spinning within us too. Oh, I can feel the love, can't you? Oh, I can feel the love, can't you? Father, you're melting us all into one bright, shining, blazing sun. And we've all had the blues much too long, so we're all going back home to you. I'm going home to the sea of love, yes, of love. Won't you come on along with me and ride the stars above, and ride the stars above. Father, you're melting us all into one bright, shining, blazing sun. And we've all had the blues much too long, so we're all going back home to you. Yes, we've all had the blues much too long, so we're all